to brain bubbles. I can't say back to brain bubbles for some reason. It doesn't work for me. Maybe we'll change it. Okay, welcome back. Thank you to those of you that actually subscribed. I was amazed. That's fantastic. And thank you to those that you come in, checked, had a look, and had a think about it. Brilliant. If you like what you see, please hit the like button because it's kind of helpful. It tells me what I should be and shouldn't be doing. I reflected on what we talked about last time in our wee little conversation, and the thing that popped up for me was I didn't tell you what psychology was. We only had 3 minutes. We've only got 2.5 now. What is psychology? Not going to do a degree level training on it right now. What we're going to say is it's the study of the mind and the study of our behavior. And it's the link between what goes on in here and actually what we do in the world around us. And that's really the basis of it. There's whole different parts of psychology, but broadly there's kind of the academic stuff, those people at university who do the studying, do the studies, and help get the evidence to show how I need to practice, what I need to do to help the people who come and see me and in me talking to you guys. Then there's the people who are out there doing it. And there's a whole range of different people doing it. And interestingly, you've got kind of counselors who use some psychology. You've got psychologists, absolutely bang on doing that. And then you've got other professionals like nurses, occupational therapists, psychiatrists even. But really what I'm talking about is the world of psychology and what I do as a psychologist. Thinking about how do those bits all join together, that's the clever bit. Now the clever bit here is, and don't be telling anyone, 3 years as a degree, 4 years to do your honours, and then you do your master's degree, all boils down to this, a triangle. Think about the triangle. At the top of the triangle is our behaviour. That's what we do, what we say, what we do, how we walk, how we talk. On one of the corners over here is our feelings. So if you think about how we feel, that's important. And on the opposite corner are our thoughts. And it works like this. What we think affects how we behave, how we feel affects how we behave, what we do, okay? It's not rocket science, but it goes further. How we feel affects our thoughts, affects what we do, and what we do affects our thoughts and feelings. And all that we need to do in the world of psychology, and you and I, is to think about the motivation that surrounds all that thinking, feeling, and doing, so the things that kind of drive us, and where do we want to make the changes? If we want to make the changes in the doing part, then we might need to change some of those thoughts or some of those feelings. If it's feelings that we're struggling with, then we might look to change those, or we might focus in on the feelings because they're easier for us to work on. So the clever bit really in psychology is all the time thinking about where do we want to make that change. And actually I'm really conscious that we're coming up to the end of our next 3 minutes, which is fantastic. I'm really, really enjoying this. I hope you're enjoying it too. We've got to think a little bit more about maybe where do we take these ideas and what does psychology mean. So maybe next time I'll talk about the difference between psychology and counselling. Catch you very soon in the next Brain Bubble.